Yo, everybody, we're back. This is episode 16, Colorado Skate Podcast. We got Benjamin here, Realeskates on Instagram, super internet famous guy, apparently. Is that true? That's true,
I
right?
guess.
Yeah, uh, relatively famous, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Sick.
it's busted out the tech deck.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Again, just before we started, I was thanking you for coming out short notice and everything.
Mhm.
That's really cool. Obviously glad to have you on. Obviously happy to have 2 weeks back to back with the podcast. Been running hot and cold with this podcast since we started it, and try to
Yeah,
keep
man.
it rolling. So I'm glad you showed up. That's awesome.
Yeah, no problem. I'm sure it's tough to keep it moving every week and keeping that flow of people coming through.
Yeah, it's pretty hard. You hit setbacks, and then just other things come up, and it's just one of those things. You're juggling all kinds of stuff. So I'm always happy to have good guests on. So I'm
Nice.
super happy to have you here. So what's your day looking like today?
My day today. Well, I'm going to tell you guys this. I quit my day job 5 years ago today.
Really?
Yeah.
Today? Let's go. Let's go.
So,
Anniversary.
yeah. So this is a good way to, kick it off. But what my day looks like, wake up early, go to the gym, went to Chatfield, walk my dog, and then, a little bit of work on the in-between.
What's your like gym routine like?
Just getting buff and swole. I actually fractured my knee like I don't
Recently,
even know,
right?
like 4 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, something like that. So trying to basically get the strength back in my knee and then, just wherever,
Oh, so
lift some heavy weights.
okay. Is that something that you just picked up just to kind of uh like PT your knee, or is it something that you've
No,
always been into?
yeah, I have a gym at my house.
Oh, okay.
So pretty much like once COVID hit and you had to wear a mask, I was like, all right, I'm going to try to figure out just how to build a gym. So when I bought my last house that I'm at right now, I put a gym in there because, like, when I'm sweating, can't be wearing a mask,
No,
man. Can't
definitely
be
not.
breathing in that.
It's gross.
Yeah, be swapping them out all day.
Yeah, I get a rash and shit.
Yeah.
So what's your gym consist of?
Got the squat bench, got a bunch of free weights, a couple of benches that I got, and then treadmill. Pretty basic stuff.
Okay, you pretty much do everything with that though, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's cool, man. And then where are you from originally?
I'm originally from Minnesota,
Oh, really? What
Mhm.
part?
Mankato.
Okay, where's that? I've never been there. I have no idea. Where's
You're like, "Come on,
that?
man."
Is that somewhere near something I know about, or
You
is it
probably heard
in
of the Twin
sticks?
Cities, which
Yeah.
is Minneapolis. It's like an hour south of that.
Okay, cool. What's it like there?
It's cold.
Cold as shit,
Yeah,
right? You were into like hockey and stuff growing up, or
yeah,
is
yeah.
like
So I used to live off of like a pond.
isn't that
uh,
everybody in
Yeah,
Minnesota?
10,000 lakes, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to live off of like a pond. I used to skate and play hockey, but nothing like too crazy. I never really was on like a team.
Oh,
or
really?
anything.
It's not like that's
A lot of
like
my friends were.
the
Yeah,
culture is like everyone did that.
yeah. You were the same.
Yeah, I would assume.
I
But
grew
you
up-
definitely played though, right?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay,
I mean, I grew up like a little punk rock kid, dude. I like didn't do any conforming sports.
I see.
That's
So how
why-
did you manage that with the year being as crusty and freezing as it is up there?
Hated it. I think we moved away when I was like 10. Then we moved to South Dakota, and
Oh, that's even shittier,
I was
right?
gonna say even worse.
Downgrade.
Yeah, I did.
Nice. What like instigated the move?
Parents got a job. I was like 10 or 11. Didn't have much of a choice.
Were they like in the oil industry, or
Oil.
was it like
Uh,
North Dakota, South Dakota is oil kind of stuff, right?
Yeah. No, my mom was a manager at Planned Parenthood.
Okay.
A little different.
Yeah. Definitely. And then so you're born in Minnesota, there for your first 10 years. So
Yeah.
you left in like fourth grade.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you started skating that early, or
I started skating at like 10.
okay.
So like I started skating when I was in Minnesota, and then maybe like within a year, I think that was like 96, 97,
Uh,
something like that.
so you're what, like 42,
39.
39?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, me
Killing
too.
it.
Right on. Sorry.
Killing it.
I'm bad at math. I don't even know
Sorry.
my own age.
You're like, wait a minute.
Wait up. Okay. So that's cool. So how did you like get exposed to skating where you're from? Is like
So I actually used to ride like BMX bikes. So I go to like the skate park, and then one time I like jumped like a wedge gap, and I ended up like going over it, flipped over the handlebars, broke my teeth, got knocked out, got a concussion, broke my arm in 2 places, and my bike got stolen a week later.
Oh, just comboed?
Yeah. So with the whole series of events, I went to something cheaper, which was skateboarding, because I had a couple friends that were like starting to do it.
So you grew up around a skate park, or
Yeah, they have a skate park in Mankato where I'm from.
okay, what's that park like, or what was it like?
Just like a little indoor little warehouse park, had like a mini ramp, couple quarter pipes, and like a fly box and a couple boxes.
It's kind of like Midwest, like North Midwest. It's pretty common to have like a bunch of indoor parks. Is that
Yeah,
true?
yeah. I'm surprised we don't hear.
Yeah, we only had curbside, and we
Yep.
used to go there all the time. It looked like,
R.I.P.
right? Yeah,
Yeah.
right. I've seen a lot of footage of yours at the
Yep.
curbside.
Yep. No longer there.
Yeah, that's sad, but it's hard. It's a tough business model,
Yeah.
and it should be, like you're saying, it should be a lot more popular and prevalent than it is.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably just like the arcade, man. Like it's hard to get people inside, and it's hard to keep the money flowing and just keep it going. And especially with like skate parks. Think about the liability.
Right. Well, the liability issue, and then skaters are super fickle, anyways, and
Right.
they find one thing to complain about, and that's going to be enough for them to never ever go there under any circumstance.
Yeah. I mean, there's also a flip side to it. Is like in Colorado, it's pretty nice out even throughout the winter.
Yeah, it's what 60, 70 degrees out here in the middle of
Yeah. I was sweating walking my
December.
dog earlier.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But so you started skating in Minnesota.
Yep.
Yeah, just a couple little homies you used to skate with, or
Mhm.
do you keep in touch with those guys?
No.
You don't know where they're
Do you
at or
hang out with
nothing?
people from when you were 10?
Yeah, actually, not all of them,
I would
but
say lucky.
yeah.
I mean, one of the things about like moving away from like state to state, even coming out to Colorado is that you're going to lose connections. I mean, that's just kind of the part of growing and, getting yourself into new environments. So that doesn't mean like people don't check up every now and again.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what I meant. Is like you keep in touch with
I
them.
mean, I see them
know.
on Facebook and stuff. But
Yeah, okay. That's as good as to be expected.
yeah.
It's a lot, actually. You know what I mean? When you
Yep.
think about before Facebook existed, you're just like, oh, wonder what happened to that guy. I guess I'll never ever know.
Never going to see them unless they end up on the news.
Yeah, right. And then you have to see the news, right? And you have to watch the news to,
Yeah.
to see
We're
that. So
definitely not going to do that.
no, for sure, no. But okay, so then you moved to South Dakota with your parents were together growing
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
They still together?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Yeah. And then so what was it like in South Dakota?
Cold and terrible.
Yeah. And then
I'm not the biggest fan of South Dakota, but I mean, obviously I have friends there and like, skateboarding and everything growing up. Everybody, you probably in skateboarding in high school, you had your little clique and everything like that and just, kind of making a life out of it. But I think it was 18. I already moved out. Like I was like on my way out.
what was the skate scene like in South Dakota?
I mean, it's pretty good. It's like kind of like the mid 90s if you were to see that movie, just like anybody else that had a little skate group back in the 90s.
Just
Early
scrounging around,
2000s.
running the
Yeah.
streets, and
Exactly.
any good spots in South Dakota? What were you in a big city, or you were in the sticks again?
I mean, I was in Sioux Falls, which is the biggest city in South Dakota, but that's not really saying a lot.
Right, were they like 500,000,
I
600,000?
think it's like 178,000 when I was
Really?
there. Maybe it's like 230. I
Uh-huh.
don't know. But I think like the biggest things that like we were into is just like stairs, drops, like going to like like the industrial areas just to find like different things to skate, like over dumpsters, all that hardcore stuff that I'll never do again.
Yeah. Was any like iconic spots where you just like
Nope.
there was a go-to spot?
No.
No, you just
No, there's
cruised around and tried
There's
to
a couple
find stuff.
skate parks that I would go to. Nothing to rant and rave over, but good start, good beginning.
Yeah, yeah. You got to start somewhere, right?
Yeah.
That's cool. And then was there like just one shop in town, or do you just have to go to the mall, or?
Yeah, they had 2 skate shops worldwide. That was probably the biggest one that I would go to. Um, you know, just to get all the skate stuff. Otherwise, just like every other kid, I got a CCS in the mail. Order from that.
Yeah, did you order stuff from CCS a lot?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I ever. I think I ordered maybe a few shirts when I was like 16 from CCS. I don't think I ever ordered anything else again.
Yeah, I mean, skate shops weren't necessarily that big where I'm from. So, like, if you wanted a selection of stuff that they may not have, you'd have to order it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's understandable. And then did you guys ever get any like demos up there, or like video premieres going up there at all, or?
There was a couple demos. I saw the Element demo with like Bill Pepper, that was tight. Expedition demo had Alfonso Rawls, that was tight. Now he does Everybody Skates. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
With like the big old monster boards.
Yeah.
Those things are fun. Have you tried
I
one?
haven't.
They're pretty fun.
Yeah. I haven't tried any of the gimmick boards really too much. Uh,
It's like kick flipping a surfboard.
can you do it?
Yeah,
Is it a pain in the ass?
kind of.
Scary?
mean,
You can't get the credit card, right? It's like
I
not
mean,
possible,
if you
is
do,
it?
you probably
You,
die.
you gotta jump like so high. Like,
I mean, for me, like I wear shorts all the time, so I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna get shinners from hell on this.
oh yeah, for sure. And then so 18, you split out of South
South
Dakota
Dakota
first
moved back.
camps.
Yeah. So like when I was 18, I moved from South Dakota back to Minnesota to a little town I was from because they had the skate park. Um, doing a lot of skating, just like every other little skater. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna try to become pro. I'm gonna like focus on skating and everything like that. Then when I was 18, I was working at a warehouse and I was driving a forklift and the forklift's brakes went out. So I tried to jump out of it. My leg got caught in between a wall and the forklift.
Oh no, dude.
So I have like a hole in my leg that I had to get like patched up, and basically it got infected, and they were basically telling me they're like you can either amputate your leg or you're gonna end up getting cancer in like 10 years. I was like, I'm gonna take that 10-year option. By the way, we're like 25 years
Let's
past
go. All
that,
right,
and
let's
like,
go. Let's go.
and I've gotten it checked out. There's no cancer, so
Great.
so we're good on that. But basically, I told her, I'm like, how would you tell me to amputate my leg, or I'm gonna have like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, weird ass ultimatum, right?
yeah. But it was like really bad. Like it was like straight to the bone. It was like hella infected. But because of that, I pretty much like stopped skating for a few years because I could barely walk and it just didn't have the ambition. So basically, from I would say like 18 to like 21, I didn't really skate that much. And then I started doing my rap career. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying,
let's
dude?
go.
You
All
know?
right.
Throwing it out there. So I went a little bit harder on the music side because obviously it's less strenuous. But throughout my 20s, I still skated a little bit and stayed consistent. Like I would still skate like every year, but only like a few times. I don't know like how often you skate, but like, I used to skate maybe like 3 to like 7 times a year.
Yeah, that's pretty much the kick I'm on this year.
Yeah.
I run super hot and cold with it since I was like 10.
Yeah.
It'd be like, okay, I'm skating all day, every day
Right.
for years and years. And then it'll be like, okay, something happens and then I get derailed. Then I'll take a few years and
Right.
skate like just here and there, or when someone hits me up or something. And then something will spark me. And then I'll just like, I'm going out every day. I'm going out every
Right.
day. I'm going out every
But
day.
then you get
And then
broke off.
Yeah. Then I just get
Like,
slammed or like the last time is like I finished my video part and I was like, okay, that's like monumental. Like, and then
Right.
now I'm kind of like struggling to find like the next like skate goal that's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
get me out of the house, that's gonna get me stoked. And right now I'm not super ambitious with it, but something's gonna spark me. I don't know when, and then I'll just be
Oh yeah.
back into it all the time.
I mean, that's where it is, man. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like you find the inspiration as you move. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
for
'Cause,
sure.
like it's just like starting a business. Like you're not gonna ever be ready to start a business. It's just, hey, this is what I want to do. I have to start. And once you start moving, it's like putting one foot in front of the other. You start getting it. And then especially with skateboarding, it's like once you take so long of like durations off, then you're trying to find this baseline with it. Like especially with like being in a place that has winter, you don't skate half the time. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So like I think that was one of the biggest things that like always held me back. Being in Minnesota, South Dakota, not being in Colorado, you don't skate for 6 months
Right.
because it's cold.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, being in Denver is like a luxury
For
because if it snows 3 days later, you get a 60-degree day that wipes it all out. You know?
Yeah. So that's kind of just where it's at for me. And um, yeah, it's like you just have different goals, and like skateboarding, it's something that you always have with you. And basically, every time I take those breaks, I just assume that, okay, Matt, you got to start from square one. And I just pretend like I'm just learning how to skateboard and
That's it. man.
relearn my 180s, relearn all my shove-its.
Yeah.
And then next day, do those tricks again until I feel like I got them, and then start learning my flip tricks again, like getting more control. And
At
it's,
least you're smart about it.
yeah, I mean, I've done it so many times now that I just know that that's the sequence and
Yeah.
that's how it has to work, because I don't have health insurance. Like
Yeah,
I
that's
don't,
fair.
you know what I mean? I need my hands to do work. Like,
Yeah.
so, I mean,
Don't eat shit.
No, I don't need to be eating shit. Like I've got enough concussions in my day to like
Close for old.
yeah, old and like I feel like there's not a whole lot more cringe than watching like an old dude like struggle on a skateboard, and I'm like, I don't want to be that dude. Like,
That's pretty much all my content.
no, no way, man. No, I wouldn't
Just
say
kidding.
that at all.
You know, I'm going professional for eating shit, bro.
Yeah, dude. Whatever. If that's what you want to think about it, I don't think so, man.
I'm just kidding.
But yeah, so what's up, Preston? Preston's in chat.
Nice. What up, Preston?
Yeah. So okay, so you moved to South Dakota, and then you left, and then where did you go? You went to Minnesota. And
Yeah.
so how did you just have your own spot there, and you're working at the warehouse in Minnesota, and that's how it was?
So I moved in with a couple people, and then I was just basically skating every day. You
It
know,
was like a skate house.
I don't even think anybody skated there.
Really? Oh, okay. How'd you know those guys?
I used to live there.
Oh, just your
Yeah,
friends
yeah, I
from
just- yeah, I just
you
knew some
linked
people.
up with your friends again?
Yep.
Okay, but they weren't skaters?
No, one of them, one of the homies that skates was gonna move in, then he didn't.
Oh, okay.
You know, skaters are
Yeah,
reliable.
yeah,
you
super
know?
reliable. Yeah, that's why we have so many episodes of this podcast.
Yeah. So pretty much just working every day, then skating. And I remember when it happened too, because like I set up a board during my lunch break. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go get it, and then I ended up like crushing my leg.
Oh no, that day.
Oh yeah, and
That's
then
ass.
ended up in the ER. You know, getting my leg all patched up. Then I had to get a skin graft on it. Then it got all hella infected. And then within that like week span, I just moved. I moved back to South Dakota, back with the parents when I was like 18. Didn't stay there very long. Then, you know, moved out on my own again, and then again went back to pretty much just doing music full time, and then just working.
Were you making music? Money making music?
Yeah, there was a point where all I did was music. 'Cause,
Oh.
like I was playing shows like I don't even know, like maybe like 2 to 5 times a week.
Okay.
So like just consistently.
In South Dakota?
No, here
Here.
in Colorado.
Okay, so you from South Dakota, you moved here when you're like
Mhm.
what, 20 or something?
I moved here like a week before my 21st birthday.
And you've been here since then?
Mhm.
Really? That's crazy. And I don't know if I ever ran into you in all these years.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
I'm all over the place, man. You
Yeah,
don't see me?
well, I still, yeah, I do see you, but I don't think I've ran into you in
I'm
person
elusive,
ever.
man.
I apparently you've been here as you're my contemporary. You've been here as long as I've been an adult, and
Yeah,
I never seen you
exactly.
anywhere. But
Yeah.
that's probably my fault more than yours.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I lived in Fort Collins for 2 years.
Okay.
Not to say that really means much, but
But you had your music. You were playing shows around Denver.
yeah.
Did you ever tour outside of Denver with your music?
Nah, and that's where I failed. I didn't really treat music as a business. It was more or less like
Just
art
activity.
and just having fun.
Yeah.
You know?
And it was fun.
Huh.
It was fun.
Oh yeah, it's totally fun, man. I got to play with some people that I never would have imagined,
Yeah, like who?
like Wu Tang,
Uh-huh.
Aesop Rock,
Really?
Warren G,
Dang.
Too Short.
Oh yeah.
Keeps going.
That's sick, man.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody then basically.
Exactly.
Yeah, 4 nights a week you're running into.
That's what I'm
tons of
saying. Like
people.
I mean, the cool part about like Colorado is that there's so many like big acts that come here,
Mhm.
so you can always like open up for them.
Yeah.
I know nowadays they probably do it as more of like a business model, like to try to get like openers to like sell tickets and all that stuff. But it wasn't as crazy back in the day as it is now, because everybody's trying to make everything a business, right?
Yeah. You're just trying to monetize absolutely any
Any and
anything.
everything.
Yeah.
Right. Back in the day when we were younger, I'm sorry, kids, it used to be a lot easier to live
Yeah. How come?
because everything was like so much cheaper, dude.
Yeah, of course.
Like even if you went and partied, you could go get $1 drink. Can't
Yeah.
get that anymore.
No.
Get
Never.
a $5 Paps. What's up?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's the norm. And so, how long was that? How long did that last? The music
The music.
career, if you want to call it that.
Yeah. My DJ died in my hip hop group when I was like 24. That really put a damper and a stopper on a lot of things. I had another group and pretty much did stuff up until probably around 30.
Okay.
But I just built a home studio in my house. I've been slowly coming out of retirement.
Okay, that's cool.
Drop some bars on them.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Do you make your own beats too, or do you?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
But I generally get beats from other producers.
Okay. Are there people like you like collaborating with after?
Mhm. Yeah.
Anybody you want to shout out or?
Not really.
Okay,
We're not there yet.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Are they local guys or?
No. So like I got a dude that I will say shout out Joint Dale. He's out of Holland, out of Amsterdam. I've been working with him for, I don't even know, like 12 years.
Okay.
I just did a song 2 days ago with a dude named Yuri. He's out of Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Yeah, so all over. Because I mean, you got to realize that like people are now seeing. Because I've been kind of posting some of the hip hop stuff that I've been doing like on the internet. So I think people are seeing that I'm doing it more, and they're like, "Oh hell yeah, what's up, Realeskates? You want to rap?"
Yeah. Do you have, or is that separate page from your?
No.
It's just on your Realeskates.
I don't even give a shit.
Yeah. That's how I do too. People have like consulted me, and they're like, "Oh, you should split up all of your content." And I'm like, "Why? Like, it doesn't make sense to me to do that."
Throughout the years, like, how I told you, like today's like my 5th anniversary of quitting my day job.
Uh-huh.
When I started doing real estate, I was also running like a photography business. So like just kind of being multifaceted.
Right.
Because like real estate is not exactly the most reliable source of income because it's like
interest rates,
seasons. Yeah. So many things like, keep you from making money from it. So there's no like base salary. Yeah, exactly. So I was also doing photography on the side and just keeping my, creative side up. But I used to have a photography page, and then I have my personal page, and then I'd have the Realeskates page, and if you want to throw in a rap page, now I have 4 pages.
Yeah, it's impossible to manage all.
Yeah, what's the point?
Right, and then you dilute all of your your content when you just want everyone to see you,
right?
And ultimately you want them to buy or sell houses through you. And if you get other people, other sources, or other sources, or creative like content ideas, and you centralize it, to me that makes sense. But I've always been told the opposite. Like, we've got the arcade, but we have a skateboard podcast. Like, why don't you have a different channel for that? I'm like, because I want people to come to the arcade. Like, but it's not
because they tell you that you want to have a niche,
right?
So it's like you're always trying to find that pocket that you know about, that you're interested in. But I think at the end of the day, it's just me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
that's how it should be. I
could have the fancy name Realeskates, or I could just be Benjamin. Whatever the case may be, I might as well just kind of put it all together. And don't get me wrong, like with rap, it's not necessarily the most professional thing, but I think it's one of those things where it's like, oh, this dude's just a creative guy.
Yeah. It's someone that I could relate to, someone that looks like I want to like have some kind of like professional relationship, or chill, or like just enjoy what they're creating.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's how I felt with it too. I'm like, doesn't make sense. Like, why do I want to delude myself and make myself harder to find?
I mean, that's just it, dude. Because I mean, what happens is like, one page goes off, and then it's like now you don't touch any of the other stuff, and now you're just kind of pigeonholed into that one little spot, and now you're just like, all right, And I kind of felt that way with Realeskates for a while, because I've just dedicated so much of my life to social media and just really just keeping that creative side going. Like, I don't even show houses, man, but everybody knows I'm a realtor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
what do you mean you don't show houses?
Like, when you look at my social media.
Oh, you're not. It's not any real. It's not real estate content. It's just skateboarding content. That they just know that you're a real estate agent. Yeah. Because like you see like a lot of real estate content, and you're just like, oh, like it's not engaging. You know what I mean? They're just trying to sell houses.
100%. That's all they're trying to do. I'm going to tell you guys a cheat code to being a realtor. If you guys want to take some notes, all you got to do is go find some houses and just say, hey, buy this house.
Yeah, super easy.
Yeah.
It'll work for you, I swear.
Yeah, so I don't do that. So I try to show people more or less, like, highlight who I am.
Right.
I just like to skate, man.
Yeah.
And, and as being a realtor and running my own business, this, there's not a lot that you do on the day-to-day outside of making phone calls and running systems on a computer.
Right.
And that's not that exciting.
Right.
I know there's a lot of other content creators out there that just want to put on a suit and then go book like a new build that's like a $2.5 million house, and they're like, hey, look at this house. Look how nice it is.
Right.
Come buy it. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'd rather just go do a tray flip and be like, what's up, dude? Want to buy a house? I'll kick it with you.
Right. Yeah, and I feel like that's more relatable, and I think that's the kind of stuff that people are gonna want to like consume as far as like internet content is going. Like, no, I don't feel like people really like being sold stuff. Like, you know what I mean? For me, if I'm scrolling, as soon as I see sponsored thing, I just don't even care what it is. I'm like, dude, I'm not looking at this. Like, I don't care what it is. And it's hard because like I feel for people, because like it's hard to get attention, and it's hard 100%. to distinguish yourself from other people in your field. and to gain credibility amongst your peers,
Right.
or to get notoriety, or get translate internet consumption into tangible sales.
Right.
It's so hard. Like
100%.
it's super hard. So when you see people doing it, it's cool, and you want to know what's going on with that, and like
Right.
how you do it, how you get there, because it's hard as hell. It's super hard.
100%. And I think since the moment I started really doing the content creation, I kind of just figured out how to just do it for my day to day. Like, I want to go do this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I used to work my old day job. I'd be in a cubicle for 8 hours, and all I'd ever do is just look out the window and be like, man, I wish I could go skate. So now, manifest the life that you want and design the life that you want. Now I just go skate and say buy a house. So now I get to do what I love to do. Y'all know what my job is. And it's like, why not? You get to run your own business and just go live the life you want.
Yeah, and it
You know?
takes a certain kind of. That's why I love like this podcast, especially. Is 'cause the people I want to interview are people that I want my audience to like get a perspective into how their brain's working.
Right.
Like, because super unorthodox skaters like are always going to take the path less traveled. They're gonna
100%.
they're gonna go over obstacles, through and beyond obstacles that are thrown at them, and they're gonna get to a place that only they could reach. You know
Right.
what I mean? But there's a path for every single person to get to a special place where only they belong.
Mhm.
And if you're not hearing a perspective of people telling you all the stuff that they've been told that got everyone caught up in the trap that everyone's crying about being in these days,
Right.
then I think that like perspectives like yours are super important and
100%.
valid.
I mean, the way that I look at it is like with business, like obviously you have to have your business, you want to run it, but you want to find your clientele, especially in like real estate. So for me, I just looked at it where passion meets purpose. And it's like, okay, I feel like I'm, passionate about skateboarding. And for me, it gives me a purpose. You know what I'm saying? Because, we've been dealing with this our whole lives. And especially with like translating skateboarding to business or even just life in general, we already know enough to teaches you to be persistent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it teaches you to be your unique self. And it teaches you to, consistently, go past the boundaries of what you think is possible because you don't know until you try.
Yeah.
And if you keep going at it, especially with content creation and like running this type of stuff, the more consistent you are, the more eyes you get on you. And when it comes to sales, the more eyes draw more attention. That's more to your business.
Right.
I don't funnel anything through my business. I don't say, hey, click this link and I'm going to follow up with you and do all this stuff. I just say slide into my DMs because it's just easy, man. You want to talk about buying a house in our age group. Nobody wants to call you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to call some random person and be like, hey, I want to buy a house. If I say, hey, send me a message. Hey, what's up? I was thinking about buying a house. Cool. We can start the conversation and then we can go to a phone call.
Right.
It makes it so much easier. And it's just, because I mean, dude, a lot of people just see it like late night and they want to spitball it.
Right.
Because buying a house, like nobody thinks it's possible now.
Right.
Especially in our age.
Right. For sure.
Which it's totally possible. It's not that hard. If you want to get a loan, you need 3 things: credit, down payment, and work history. Got questions? Hit me up.
See,
plugged.
Right. Exactly. That's perfect.
Yep.
And so, yeah, it's like using every opportunity to be like you said, like with the way you're approaching it, it's just kind of cliche at this point, but like being your brand and like just being
yourself.
Authentic.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, because like when you have a real estate transaction, like that's the biggest purchase that
Right.
any normal consumer is gonna make.
Right.
And so you want somebody that is not a slime ball, right? And not
100%.
and so like, dude, you're like, you look at all these other content creators in real estate niche, and it's like, I'm like, dude, what you all look the same. Like, what are you how are you distinguishing yourself from anybody else? And like, you don't look relatable, or you don't look.
They're not. They're all in it for the money, man.
Right. And so that's the thing, is like, if you find a genuine personality, I think that works heavily in your favor in that industry where it's synonymous with kind of like sketchy, like selfish,
100%.
like narcissistic.
I mean, that's kind of how I look at
people.
it too. You know what I'm saying? Because like before I got into real estate, I bought 2 houses,
Mhm.
and I didn't really like how my realtors worked.
Right.
And I was in a business-to-business sales job before this, so already having the context of talking to other business owners for a very long time, and I was like, you know, a lot of these guys are, no offense to some of the small business owners out there, they're kind of dum-dums.
Yeah.
So I was like, I can do this myself. So along with doing it, it's like you always want to like be your authentic self, right? And when you talk about other realtors, they all do look the same because they're all trying to portray the stereotypical realtor. Like I'm not the blonde haired middle aged lady with a Mercedes.
Right.
I'm not the super tan buff guy with the Rolly. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? I got Nixon, it lights up. What's up? But yeah, I mean, I'm just a normal person.
Yeah, and I think that's really good for you. It's really good for Brianna. I'm guessing it's working out
Yeah,
for
yeah,
you.
it's worked 5 years, baby.
That's great, man. And then so you have your own real estate agency, and
No, I work under God Real Estate, like
oh,
on,
okay,
as far as like brokers goes, but my own team is Realeskates.
okay. And then you're not interested in starting your own,
No,
and you just do sales only. You don't do management at all.
no.
Okay, and that's enough
Yeah,
to
that's
carry
it,
you
man.
through the
Yeah,
year.
just the traditional real estate buy sell. You know.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
if you were trying to buy or sell a house, hit me up, and I can help you with that process. Pretty easy.
Yeah, that's cool, man. And so right out the gate, what was your you? How long did it take for you to pass your licensing exam? Was that easy for you? Studying was easy, and
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, getting a real estate license, I think here in Colorado, it's like 168 hours. It's not that bad.
of study.
Yeah, just
You
run through it.
you took that long to study? You took that long?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's just what it takes is 168 hours.
Oh,
It's not a lot.
yeah.
I think my wife's a barber and she owns a barber shop downtown. I think it'd be like 1,000 hours or something to
Really?
be a barber. Yeah, yeah.
That's crazy.
So in perspective, it's definitely a lower bar to get into this industry. And I think that's what makes it a lot more convoluted because if you actually look at realtors, brokers, agents, 74% of agents last year didn't sell one property.
Right.
So you got 26% of agents doing all of the work.
And then of the 26%, there's only about 5% doing like 90% of the sales
100%.
anyways.
Yeah. And in my job and, you know, being successful in real estate, it's really just systems. And once you get your systems in place, then it's like,
Just flowing.
yeah, it's just going.
Yeah.
And, you know, with the content creation and everything like that, it's consistency, man.
Yeah.
The more you post, the more you're out there.
Right.
When I first started, I was reading books from Gary Vaynerchuk. Do you know who that is?
Gary V,
Gary
yeah.
V.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? And like his whole concept is just quantity. Put it out there as
Yeah.
much as you can, and then over time, when you do the quantity, it's like you figure out your quality.
Right.
You know what I'm
And then
saying?
you slam on the rail,
Yeah,
and then you
you break your
slip out
back.
and you get broke off at Denver Park, and you
Yeah.
get 5 billion views or whatever.
That's it, dude. All you gotta do. You want to go viral? Break your back.
Yeah. So what's the story with that? Like, was that like the clip that like
Yeah,
pretty much catapulted you?
yeah. I mean, that definitely, you know, put me out there for sure.
Was like night and day difference between
Yeah, I did. So pretty much like I was skating, right? And
Uh-huh.
some kid waxed up those rails.
Yeah.
There was 3 rails.
Right.
And, you know, by the time I hit the last rail, the wax caught up with me and I ended up falling and I fractured my spine.
You fractured your spine on that slam?
Yeah, I broke my back, bro.
Oh shit!
I didn't walk for like
I thought that was a mellow little slam, bro.
no, I didn't walk for like 3 months.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so it
Oh,
sucks because
man.
like the kid that waxed the rails was me.
Yeah, you just doomed yourself. Was it really?
Self-inflicted.
Some kid. He says. That's
So
crazy.
yeah, that definitely catapulted it for sure.
That's wild.
But yeah, I mean, as far as everything goes and like getting it started, I didn't even post that video until like a month and a half after it happened.
Uh-huh.
I was just laying on the couch and
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, everybody kept asking me where I was. They're like, we haven't seen you post. And I'm like, told you guys, I broke my back. Y'all want to see?
I broke my
Dude, I
back.
posted it on TikTok and I think it got like 350,000 views in like 45 minutes and then it got taken down
Why did it get taken down?
because it's against their guidelines because I got hurt.
Oh, they're like this.
Hey,
Oh, you didn't. Oh,
I'm just gonna. I'm working.
Oh, you're working next door.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna use the bathroom.
yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, if I scared you guys. I didn't know you guys were in here.
Yeah, we're in the middle of a podcast. I forgot you're over there. Here. You're all good, brother. It's not your fault.
From podcast to potty breaks.
Potty breaks. It's all good. Yeah, that's wild. So they took it down because of the terms. It broke
Yeah,
their
yeah,
terms.
in like a very short amount of time.
What was their terms that you violated?
Back in the day on TikTok, you can't fall.
What?
Yeah, you can't hurt yourself.
What?
I don't know if you ever messed with TikTok.
I don't at all. That's
Yeah.
the craziest shit I ever heard.
Yeah. So if you fall on TikTok, they will take down your video and they'll say it's against their guidelines and they'll remove it. Posted it on Instagram. Got a few million views on there, obviously. And now it's been reposted a million times.
A million
so,
times.
Dude, it's got to be like close to like 100 million.
That's so crazy, dude. But I mean, like you're saying, like that was not your goal to like do that, but it's like, okay, here's something, here's something, here's something, here's something. There's always something.
Yeah, there's always something.
There's always something, and you never know what's gonna make it.
I mean, that's the whole thing with like creating content, especially these days, because everybody's doing it. So you never know what's really gonna hit and what's not.
Right.
But yeah, breaking yourself off is definitely good. People love seeing people fail.
love people seeing people slam, dude.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And then now you're just immortalized basically because people just reposted it and clipped it and done all kinds of goofy shit with it. Right?
Yep.
And
including myself.
Yeah. Yeah, it's great. And it's great. You're like, you could use that. You just reuse that same content.
I repurpose it all the time, dude. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but like I'll repurpose it. Like I made a board with it on it and I made like a fingerboard with it on it. Like I have a whole Inception video. Like
have you seen that? Have you seen that clip, William? You haven't?
Never seen it.
What's the best way to find it?
Instagram. I have my redemption pinned to the top at Instagram, so if you want to see it,
check it out. Actually, you should put it on. Thanks, brother.
Yeah, thank you.
Mm-hmm. You should put it on there. Actually, on the when you get it up, let me know, and then we'll run it in the podcast.
That's fair.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. I mean, if people haven't seen it already, they should see it.
They're like this guy.
Yeah. And so, when did you start your Realeskates page?
Realeskates, I think about 4 years ago.
Okay, so you were a year into doing real estate before you started social media? Is that accurate?
Well, I mean, like I started a social media page for real estate because just like how you were saying earlier, everybody wants you to split off and have your professional stuff separate. I think so basically how this went off is that I was talking to this lady that I knew from my music world, and she used to be a marketing chick, and she basically told me, she's like, Ben, being in real estate, you're gonna have to market yourself like how you did with hip hop, like how you'd always like post and do all that stuff. But you need to find a niche. And for me, like when I hear I needed to find a niche, really all I took that as is I want to skate.
Yeah.
And you know, your dude over here and I were talking earlier about Deal and Doug.
Oh yeah. You know Deal and Doug?
Yeah. And I was like, man, Deal and Doug's such a big deal out here in Colorado. What if I was like the skateboard Deal and Doug of like real estate?
That's funny. You had that? You had a Deal and Doug? Like,
yeah.
Dude, I was like crashed out here
with the
one
Luigi?
night. I was high and drunk, and I passed out in the back here, like after band practice one night or something. And it just like hit me, dude. I'm like, dealing Doug, bro. Like, you just have to be dealing Doug.
Well, dude, I thought the same exact thing because like, here's the thing is like every town has one. Like every city has some eccentric guy that owns a business.
Yeah.
Like what's Jake Jabs?
Jake Jabs.
With some fucking tigers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so instead of having exotic animals, which I got a big old puppy that's pretty cute, but like outside of that, like I just wanted to skate. And I was like, well, at least I have some sort of skill that's entertaining. And like growing up, like my homie's mom would always be like, Benjamin's such a character.
Yeah.
I'm like, might as well just lean into it.
He's a real character. He's a real character.
So might as well just lean into it and just become whoever it is that I want to become. Come up with a fancy little name, Realeskates.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah, and it's like, that's crazy because I had that same like epiphany. I'm like, you just have to be just like that dude because everyone knows who that guy is.
100%.
And he's just like, you look at him and he's still cutting commercials like
hell yeah. And
like
not
last
only that,
week. Like,
dude, he does it with his family too. Like he brings everybody on.
Yeah, and he does the same stick. He's been doing it for 35 years.
And guess what?
He's still
it works.
Yeah, and he doesn't look like he's aged a single day this entire time.
Right?
And he's just out there and he's just got his weird stick and his weird personality, but like that's just him. That he's not a character. He's just being himself.
We're 39. We're already the eccentric old guys.
Yeah,
killing it
for sure. Yeah, and so like that hit me hard, dude. I'm like, because I'm not really like that. Like I'm kind of more or less like reserved most of the time, and I'm not trying to like tout myself or like
Right.
just be braggadocious and talk about all this cool shit that I'm doing, even though I'm like doing
Right.
cool shit all day,
You
every
should.
day. I know. And so I'm like, I have to like break out of that in order to
So you
like,
built a character.
yeah. I mean, the character, I had already imagined it, but I couldn't, like, there was the character here that always existed, but I couldn't think of a way to like deliver it in a
Mhm.
way that was going to be uh, something that I could replicate and keep doing over and over.
Yeah.
Right. And it just didn't click in my head until I had that like Dealing Doug connection. I'm like, oh shit,
Yeah.
I just went and just, that first one I did, like, I didn't even dress up. I did like a quick like thing. I'm like, just almost verbatim, like took his script, like, uh, dictated his one of his commercials, and then just swapped out the lines, and then did just like completely like just did exactly what he did. And I'm like, oh, I can just keep doing this and just
Yeah.
make it different every time.
Worked for you.
I mean, better than any. It wouldn't say it worked, but it's the best thing that I've ever done, which is not saying much because nothing I've ever tried to do
Yeah.
on social media ever got any traction whatsoever. So
You just gotta keep doing it.
yeah,
Man.
that's what I'm saying. It's like, okay, well, I can keep doing this, and if my friends think it's funny and they like it, then it's worth keep doing. And if
I mean, that's
anybody
just it, man.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta lean into the character.
yeah, I think I'm having fun with it, at least, because I was dreading it. Like, what am I gonna do to like get people's attention? Like,
Yeah. So my homie Sage and I, we came up with a phrase. It's called "commit to the bit."
yeah, I'm all in on it.
That's
Like,
what I'm saying, man.
yeah, I wear that shit to the bar sometimes and just like
Oh,
get
yeah.
all fucked up and just play like I'm super macho and talking Italian accents, start speaking Italian to people at the bar. I'm like, what the fuck is this guy's deal? And then I'll leave home with like 5 or 6 follows. I'm like, okay, that was
So
Per-
it worked.
productive at least. I was
Yeah.
at the bar, I was still getting fucked up,
Yeah.
and then I met 4 or 5 people.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and so it's kind of it
That's how
totally
you set yourself aside, right?
yeah, just turn my whole mind around. And
Yep.
it's shitty that it took 10 years to fucking do that, because if I would have done it from the beginning, who knows where I would have been. But like I said, it's just, best time to plant a tree is 10 years ago, or
Yeah, yeah.
right now. So
Yeah.
here we are,
Better late than never.
for sure. So that's cool. And then so what was the difference between like that first year without marketing, and then was it like huge like, or was it a gradual kind of like increase for you?
I mean, as far as like coming the difference between not marketing and marketing, I still marketed. I just didn't do it to the point where I brought in the skateboard. So not as like cool, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
Not as fun.
Yeah, because it's just like market updates and like I think everybody kind of goes through this whole like ideology of like when you start being a realtor, you got to look like a realtor. So like I started wearing like kind of like skinnier pants and like wearing polos and like whatever I thought like a realtor looked like. That's
Right.
like what I would do it.
Right.
So then like when I started skateboarding, pretty much every time that I would see like a skateboard polo, like a Thrasher polo or like a girl polo or a Spitfire or something like that, I would get it. So then that way, you know, when I, you know, just leans into the character, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
now in my recent years, I'm going back to just wearing whatever I would normally wear.
Right.
And everybody's kind of like, man, he's kind of thugged out, don't you think?
Yeah.
Dude, it's just who I am.
Yeah.
You know, rapper turned skateboarder turned realtor,
Yeah.
entrepreneur, all that stuff. You got a question in your chat though.
Yeah. What's he saying here?
It says, "What's my favorite skateboarding video game?"
All right. Yeah. What Pedston want to know?
Man, I'm guessing it's Simpsons skateboarding. Man, somebody knows me. I would say my favorite skateboarding game would probably be Skate.
Skate.
Skate's tight. You know what I'm saying? Like Skate 3 specifically is really the only one that I really leaned into. But yeah, I don't really play video games that often. But I will say this, and we had this conversation earlier. I've played one arcade game in this building, and it's the Simpsons arcade game, and
Let's
I beat
go.
it.
Yeah. How much you said you spent
It was
on
like $23. It was back with my boy Sage that I was talking about. He was like, he just had all these quarters, and it was at One Up, the one off of Colfax. And we were playing it over there, and he just came up with a grip of quarters, and we were just playing the Simpsons game. And then we just like going through a couple levels, and then we ran out of quarters, and then my wife walked by, and he's like, "Yo, we need to get more quarters so we can beat this game." I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Yeah, we're gonna beat this." I'm like, "You could beat an arcade game?" And sure as shit, you can beat it.
Yeah, there's a handful that you can beat if you're rich enough, and then the other
That's
ones you can break if you're rich enough.
That's like the Pac-Man that you were talking about. You get up to 256 or something.
Yeah, you can. That's a skill one, but like
Yeah.
Smash TV, you can break it if you like. You can go outside of the game because they did never expect people to get that far because it would have cost so much money. Oh yeah, show that video.
Nice.
So William can only see it. We've already seen it, but
Nice.
the audience can see it too. Grab a water. Do you need another water?
No, I'm good. Skate 3 is the jam, Preston.
Yeah, Preston knows about the jams.
Who's Dr. Edgy?
Dr.
Eggy.
Dr. Eggy. He's our OG fan, super fan.
OG super fan that knows that I'm all about Simpson skateboarding. What's up?
Wild speculative guess.
Yeah. I mean, that's fair.
Did you run the clip?
Yeah, right.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
Did you hear it though? You couldn't hear it. What he says though, right?
No, we don't.
Oh yeah. What do you? Yeah.
I feel like somebody's got it.
Someone's gonna be able to see it. So yeah, that clip you went super viral with it. Someone's probably watching it somewhere around the world as we speak and forever.
Probably laughing their ass off. This fucking guy.
Yeah.
Dude, like, all right.
You
So
broke your back.
Yeah.
That's the craziest part about it. I didn't know that.
So I fractured my spine on there. I drove myself home. I couldn't breathe. I thought I punctured my lung. My wife was at work for another like 4 or 5 hours. She finally called me and she was like, "Hey, I just watched your video. You're not okay, are you?" I was like, "Nope, we need to go to the ER." So that was the first time in I think 11 years at that point that we were together that I had to go to the ER. By the time we got to the ER, I was already in a wheelchair. I couldn't walk. So got, MRI, got x-rays, fractured spine. They're just like, "You fractured your spine. Have a great day, sir."
Yeah, they don't do anything,
Yeah.
right? You're like, here's a cast.
No.
They like put one little cast on here. Like, one
They
little
didn't do
spine.
anything, man. They was like, "Have a good day, man." Like I just fractured my knee like a month ago.
They say the same thing.
Same shit.
Oh man,
They're like, "Have a great day, man."
that's why I kind of don't feel bad about not having health insurance because there's been so many times that I've gone to the hospital and they've done that same thing. Like
Yeah, they don't do
broken rib, you don't do anything. Like
Yeah.
I broke my toe, they didn't do anything.
Yeah, I broke my rib and ended up going to Coachella. That sucked,
Oh yeah,
but it was still fun.
yeah, broken ribs is ass. So
Yeah.
that definitely that forklift incident was like worst physical damage you sustained in life.
No, I'd probably say the broken back was worse than that.
Oh really?
Yeah, I didn't really move for like 3 months.
That's crazy.
We got
Worse than the infection and everything.
Yeah. So like, I mean, obviously that sucked, and then like everything was like, it really took me out. But like, I think there's also alternatives outside of that where it's like, when you're younger, you're like, "Oh, the world's over. I have to do something else."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whereas like now, I'm like, "Oh, that was an accident because I waxed the living shit out of that rail and it finally caught up with me."
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whereas like, "Oh, now I have to come back." So when you guys play that video later of like my redemption of me eating shit and putting it on a board and having the redemption,
Mm-hmm.
that was 1 calendar year later.
Uh-huh.
So like I like forced myself to get better, back in shape. Like I went to countless like physical therapy, chiropractor, and massage appointments to like really get back to a normal life. Like, so when I was like, I don't even know, 23, I was in a car that flipped over, and like it really messed up my back for years. Like, and I mean like over a decade. And when I broke my back again from that rail, I started taking my like physicality more, it was more important to me. You know what I'm saying?
Not taking granted.
Yeah, I wasn't taking it so serious, and like now I take it serious. So now it's like I can actually like function. Like there was a point that I couldn't stand for more than an hour. So now it's like I'm fine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because now it's like a workout, have a gym. I make sure that, I do everything I need to do for the back and everything else, because I want to skate for a long time. Like I'm almost 40 and fucking I'm better than when I was 18.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you that too. Like, you feel like you're at your peak skate skill level?
Outside of fracturing my knee, I'll be
Right.
back.
Yeah.
It's only a matter of time.
That's definitely how I felt too. And I didn't ever think that when I was a kid. I thought, you know, I was like in high school and I'm like, oh, this is the best I'll ever get. And I'm not very good. So you're like, dude, this
Yeah.
sucks.
Do you think there's a shelf life to it?
Absolutely not. Like, I don't think so. Because you look at dudes like Chris Markovich. And
Yeah. He's killing it, dude.
He's better than ever, almost, you could argue.
Right.
And who else is just old and crushing?
Tony Hawk,
Tony
dog.
Hawk,
The
for sure.
GOAT. Bucky Lasek. Like,
Bucky, yeah.
dude,
Bucky.
Bob Burnquist.
Andy McDonald. Like, wasn't he
Dude.
like in the Olympics or some shit?
Yeah,
He's
dude.
like,
Andy McDonald, you be killing it, dog.
yeah, he's like a 50, 60-year-old dude almost.
Yeah, there's so
There
many
are
people still out there.
Tons of them. Tons of dudes that are just as good or better than ever.
Yep.
And so that's why I don't worry about it. Like, as long as I can stay physically healthy, I know I can get back on my skateboard and be better than I've ever been. As long as I don't like get too overweight or like,
Right.
you know, get like paralyzed or something like that.
Right.
And even then, like, there's plenty of people that don't have legs that are amazing
Still doing it,
skateboarders.
yeah.
So there's not really an excuse for not being good at skating. Blind people skating, like,
Yeah.
any kind of people, it's for. That's why I just love it so much. It's for everybody, and it's just such a an example of like perseverance and courage and passion and determination and
100%.
all of the most important human characteristics you can have. There's one little stupid wooden toy that will just develop all of those, like,
Right.
nothing else in the world will. And that's why I'm just fascinated with, like I said, with these conversations, because people that approach that and get joy out of all the pain that it causes you and all of the sacrifices you take and all the L's you take in
Right.
every other aspect of life to pursue this like fleeting performance art. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
It's just, I feel like just a special brand of people. And like, I'm so grateful for you to be on the show and to
Yeah,
like
man.
share your story and stuff like that. I definitely not like concluding this or anything, but I just want to just like reiterate that like gratitude and appreciation I have for
I'm
you.
here for you, man.
Yeah.
He
thank
asked
you.
me how long I knew you. And I said, I don't know, 4 days.
Yeah, like this is the first time I ever met. It's not the first time that I've actually invited people that I've never met on the show before.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what you got to do, though.
Yeah.
You got to like really just. I mean, doing this type of stuff, just like business, you got to break out of that comfort zone. Just ask people. you
Yeah,
know?
and I'm like I said, that was awesome that you immediately said yes. You immediately committed to the next Monday. I
Yeah.
think it was last Sunday night or something
Yeah.
like that I asked you. And
I mean, here's the thing: is like when you talk to, I guess, high performing people,
Mhm.
like people that are like really
getting shit
motivated.
done.
They're there to get shit done right away. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to schedule it out a month, 2 months.
That's great, and that's why I loved it right away. I'm like, yes, this stokes me because skaters, you know, we're
Keeps
like I said,
moving.
we're fickle. It's hard to pin people down.
Yep.
Like not everyone has that like go getter mentality or that like enthusiasm or like lack of skepticism or
Right.
or fear and stuff like that of being in front of people in this context and stuff like that. So it's no excuse for me to keep calling people, which is my fault.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I take responsibility for that, but it is a little bit discouraging. And so like I was really excited, like, yes, let's
Yeah.
do it this time. I'm like, yes, I can do it this time. Like,
Hell yeah.
let's keep it rolling. And so like I said, two weeks in a row, super stoked.
Bang bang. Who'd you have last week?
It was Adrian Anfinson.
Oh, okay. I like Adrian.
Yeah, Adrian's a good boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty fun episode.
Nice. He
Yeah.
rips.
He does rip.
He's so good.
He's super good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was super happy. We've been growing down in Old Town for a while, and I asked him to come on before, and he said yes, and then he didn't want to do it, and then I ran into him again,
Nice.
and then he's like, "Oh, I think I'm ready to do it." I'm like, "All right, let's."
Was he talking
let's do
about
it."
doing tattoos?
Yeah.
Nice.
That was pretty much the conversation. And do you have any tattoos?
No.
No, never
I
interested.
have so many tattoos.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have so many.
Oh, really? What was like your first tattoo?
Minnesota.
Minnesota?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
the state,
And then I got it covered up.
oh, really? By what?
A
Colorado?
bigger Minnesota.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
They say he carved a spoon from an even bigger spoon.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I got a whole bunch of tattoos, man.
Any favorites?
Dude, I don't know. I got a Simpsons tattoo.
Really?
I got a whole bunch of Simpsons tattoos.
Really?
Yeah.
Simpsons are great. He's never
Yeah.
seen The Simpsons.
How have you never seen the
That's what I
Simpsons?
said. There's like 5,000 episodes. Like, how do you even not
They're-
by accident?
I
see
think
it?
they're like pushing like over 700 or something.
I don't know. I think I saw an episode in middle school and I was like, eh.
Oh man.
I don't even know how that's possible.
That's
man.
what I say all the
Like
time.
that-
I give him shit like at least a couple times a month about it. I'm like, Joe, check this out. I'm like, wait, you don't know any about the context of any of this.
I've literally watched every episode of The Simpsons backwards, forwards.
Yeah.
Like- South Park's tight too.
South Park's
And I will
pretty
say this: South Park's so much funnier when you live in Colorado.
Oh yeah.
Like, dude, they like, are they even here? Like, they're
No,
not.
they're in LA.
I know they're in LA, but I'm like, do they come here? Like, how do they know so much like niche stuff
They
here?
just grew up here.
I mean, I get that, but even a lot of the stuff that they're talking about is not even here. I mean, outside of Casa Bonita, that got saved.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But South Park's tight, dude. Like, I love South Park.
I think Coloradans just take it with them wherever they go. I think it's just part of the culture.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got a bunch of tattoos. My homie Sage that I beat the Simpsons game with, he's a tattoo artist, and he's just like super good.
Right on.
So makes it easy.
What was your you said Minnesota was your first one?
Min-
What was your last one?
The last one I got is I got the 3-eyed fish from.
Simpsons. Okay.
I got Blinky.
Nice.
I got Wet Willie, and I got a boombox that's modeled after my first boombox that I had in Simpsons form.
Oh, nice.
Pretty tight.
That's tight. Dang, you're all in on Simpsons then, huh?
Yeah.
That's tight. I love Simpsons too. What's your favorite Simpsons episode?
I don't necessarily have a favorite Simpsons episode.
You have a favorite quote?
No.
Favorite character?
Probably Bart.
Really?
Bort.
Bart? Bart's good.
Like I don't know, man. Like I mean, you gotta realize that like Bart's like one of the first people that like you see skateboarding as a kid.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Ninja
it's just,
Turtles.
yeah. I mean, it's just been distilled in my head because like I was born '86,
Right.
you know, and that came out '88, so
Right.
pretty much my whole life,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. And then what was I gonna ask you? Oh, do you like Futurama? Or just
Futurama's tight. I actually just got a little baby bender on a skateboard tattoo.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I like Futurama a whole lot.
Yeah, Futurama's tight.
Yeah. Have you watched any of the newer episodes or no?
Huh?
I haven't watched any of them. I don't have any of the like streaming stuff.
Yeah, every time I want to watch something, it's like, no, you gotta sign up for this. And
Uh,
so instead of having cable, I got 17 different streaming services.
I don't like that. I don't. I can watch what I could watch on free YouTube, and if that's the only thing that I watch.
I mean, YouTube's pretty infinite, so
Yeah.
you're killing it.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not doing too bad. And then so like outside of skating, you have any other interests or
Yeah, I
passions besides music?
do music. I run this little clothing brand with my wife. It's called Originated.
Uh-huh.
Pretty fancy. If you want some sick streetwear.
Do you do all the design work?
Hmm.
And you're like an illustrator, shoot?
Yeah, there's not too much of the design work. I mean, it's fairly simple,
Uh-huh.
but it's just more or less to be bold and comfortable.
Yeah.
You know,
That's tight.
doesn't take much.
And then I was gonna ask you something else. What was I gonna ask you? Oh yeah, your wife. You're married. Like, what's
Uh-huh.
what's that story?
My wife, how I told you, I was in a hip hop group and my DJ died.
Mm-hmm.
He had a party, and I actually met my wife at that party when he passed away, and she tried to rap battle me.
Did she try to rap battle you? Was she any good?
Oh yeah, she was just slaying it.
Really?
No,
No.
but it was fun though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, as far as that, like, I was like, "Who's this girl rapping in my face?" And then, you know, as they say, one door closes, another one opens. I always thank my homie that passed away for bringing her into my life. So we've been together for coming up on 15 years.
Wow.
So we've been married for, what is it, 7 years now. So it's been a while.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a quarter of your life, basically.
Yeah.
And then, what does she do?
She's a barber. She owns a barber shop downtown called At the Shop Denver. If you need to get a sick old fade.
Is it a male barbershop? or-
Yep.
Okay, that's cool.
Pretty tight. It's down by Coors Stadium, down by D Park. So then half the time when you see me getting clips over at D Park, I always have a nice haircut. It's because
Oh, she's all
two
fresh.
birds, one stone.
All right. You don't collaborate with the shop on content or anything like that?
Nah, they don't need content.
They're just
As
so
much as me.
centralized.
Yeah,
They're always getting business.
Yeah, they got the foot traffic.
See, I think of barbers, they're killing it on the content stuff.
Yeah.
I see barber like reels on
All day,
Instagram.
every day.
Some of them are so funny, bro.
Yeah.
Some of the barber stuff that people do just cracks me up. I think they're doing good. That's one niche.
I feel like the
that's doing really
tattoo
good.
artists and the barbers are kind of like hand in hand as
Yeah, I think
How can we waste some time?
I think the barbers are a lot funnier than the tattoo guys, though.
Yeah, that's fair.
Matt, you might like Tubi TV. It's free and you can use ad blocker.
Tubi?
You know what we did? I just found out about Tubi. We watched Cherry 2000. I made my friend watch Cherry 2000. Have you ever seen that movie?
What's that?
It's this stupid movie. It's like this 80s like cult sci-fi movie about like sex robots. This guy goes his like sex robot breaks down and like takes it to the repair shop and like they can't like fix it. Like the chassis is broken and he has to like go into like these wastelands in the desert of like Las Vegas and they're like all of these like outlanders that he has to like kind of escape to get into this like warehouse to get his like
It's called Cherry 2000.
Cherry 2000. It's really stupid, but it's funny. But it's actually like pretty on point of what like the development of robot technology is kind of the direction that's going. They're pretty
1987, huh?
yeah, it's worth a watch. There's some really funny parts in it and then just terrible acting, like shitty special effects, like silly costumes.
What
like,
else would you expect?
No, it's everything that you want if you like shitty sci-fi, like old sci-fi
Right.
movies. I really like old crappy sci-fi movies.
That's fair. I got a Mars Attacks tattoo. I mean, that's about as sci-fi as I'll get.
Yeah, yeah. So Mars Attacks, that was pretty silly.
I think it's tight. They spent like $100 million and they made like 101 million.
Score.
I always tell everybody I got a what is it? Who's the director? I can't even think of his name. Guy who does Edward Scissorhands.
Oh,
Tim Burton.
Tim Burton, yeah.
Yeah, I always say I'm like, yo, I got a Tim Burton tattoo, and everybody just thinks like Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like fucking Mars Attack.
Mars Attacks. I didn't know he directed that.
Yeah, it's pretty tight.
He did the first or second Batman or both.
I don't know. I don't know that much about movies, to be honest with you.
Me neither.
I don't know anything about video games either, but we're here.
Yeah, well.
Bing bang! I hear he's got the high score on this bad boy.
Yeah, he does. I think he's got the high score on this one too.
He says, "I got the high score on all of them."
Yeah, he's pretty good. I'm ass on the other hand, so we won't talk too much more about that.
You're not a pinball wizard.
No, I only started learning how to play pinball just recently because I was never really interested in either.
There's a rhythm. You just hit it a bunch.
It's just about timing and finesse and
reaction.
yeah. You'd actually probably like it. It's
Do you
pretty
hump
fun.
it?
He does.
Yeah.
But you can't tilt it.
Yeah.
Don't tilt that bad boy.
No.
Gotta find a sweet spot.
Yeah, you gotta give it a little bit of roughness, but you can't be too rough. It's a good game. Pinball's great, but
Charles talks to me whenever one of them is like 3 feet over from where it's supposed to be.
oh yeah,
You're just like-
he'll throw those around. William is he's aggressive.
It's so funny. Like back in the day, there used to be this like county fair I went to, and there was like a tent, and they had a whole bunch of like Rampage
Uh-huh.
and like different old OG like arcade games.
Uh-huh.
And like for whatever reason, I don't even know, dude. Just being a shithead little kid, I figured out if you unplugged like a couple of them, you plug them in, it would like kick out money.
Oh wow, so you're just getting rich?
Oh, dude. I mean, like early '90s rich. But
Yeah.
still. Dude, like those county fairs, like I would legit like win like pocket knives, Zippos, like all this stuff, and like just bring it to my mom and be like, "What's up?"
Just
Like,
all
what the-
loaded.
It's kind of like that South Park where they get like the ninja stars and like and you know what I'm saying, where they throw the ninja star in Butter's eye.
Oh, man,
You know what I'm talking about? Because they win that stuff from like the carnival. Sketchy carnies, they don't care.
And so, like moving forward, do you have any like any short, long term goals that you're working on?
Just working on just building the business up and just doing whatever I can to not only get clientele but just make dreams happen for people.
Yeah.
I mean, especially like for us, dude. Like a lot of skaters don't think they can buy a house, so
Right.
having somebody that's on the inside that can work out a game plan to get you into where you need to be and just help you invest for the future, because at this point capitalism's winning and nothing's affordable, so
Yeah.
you gotta try to be on the other side of it as much as you can.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you just need to try to protect yourself from inflation any way you can.
Right.
And hard assets is pretty much the only way you can do that. And, house is a pretty solid,
Right. For a long term,
solid
for sure.
asset. And it's not only is it solid, it's practical. Like,
Right. I always
uh,
tell everybody, I'm like, you don't want to live in your investment.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Get something out of it.
that's a great way to put it. And yeah, you like can't live in any of these arcade games. You know, it's like they're practical. They're
I mean,
assets. They're appreciating. They're
I've seen
fun and
Wreck-It
cool.
Ralph, bro. You sure you can't live in these?
I don't know. Maybe you could. I think I want to make a coffin out of make my coffin out of an arcade cabinet though. I think
What game?
I don't know. I think probably just some piece of shit.
I don't want to use the expensive one,
No,
guys.
why would I do that? Give me some just something that's just a fucking piece of shit. That's just the box. Like I don't just be there. Like you see my face, like where the screen is.
I think you should just do Mario.
Yeah. That's probably fine. I think I fit. I think that's like perfect size. I think it's like exactly how tall I am.
Perfect.
Yeah, I think that's a good plan. Cheap. You know, coffins are expensive, bro.
I'm sure.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's insane. That industry, bro. That's a good industry.
Yeah. Funeral homes. You know what I just found out?
Huh?
Maybe I shouldn't say it.
Say it, spit it, bro.
You know when people get cremated,
Uh-huh.
chances are it's not the person you think getting cremated
Oh,
they
that's
put in
rough.
like a whole bunch of people at one time.
Oh, that's so bad.
Because they're saying that it takes like X amount of time to cremate somebody, so then they end up just putting like 5 or 6 bodies in at a time. So it's like they mix.
Rough.
So it's kind of hard.
That makes sense.
I learned that when my father got cremated. I
Uh-huh.
was like, oh, that's lovely to know.
Yeah, thanks.
And then also bringing human remains on an airplane is also kind of a fun time.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. It's pretty much just like having a bomb.
Really?
Yeah, dude. You gotta go through some checks for that.
Yeah, I believe that. That's crazy. They're heavy too.
Yeah, it's not that light.
It's crazy. It's heavy.
Like heavy on like the heart and the mind.
Yeah, and then like physically weighs a lot of
Yeah, dude.
weight.
I mean, 100+ pound person. You know.
Yeah, that's crazy. And so your dad passed away.
My dad passed away. I took his ashes and spread them out in a lake in Minnesota.
When was that?
I don't even know. Like 4, 5, 6 years ago. Time flies. I have no perception of time.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
I mean, the hard part about being an entrepreneur is that you're just everywhere. So like everything kind of blends together.
Right, days like what day is it? Then months fly by. And you're like,
Yeah.
okay, this year is completely over now. And
Yeah, like I work out of my like calendar, like out of my phone. So like unless it's on my calendar, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I'm pretty bad with that. Usually pretty good at just remembering where and when I'm supposed to be, but things get hectic and I don't know how I don't miss and blow people off more, but I usually don't.
Just killing it.
I think so. Just in that regard, just being where I'm supposed to be and
Yeah.
doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't really miss too many things. Once in a really great while, I'll forget an obligation and I profusely apologize. But
You say I'm so sorry.
yeah. But generally, I don't do that. I'm pretty good about that.
It's good.
Yeah, like today, I was here right on time.
Yeah,
Exactly at
He
2.
was early for you.
He was late last week, so he knew to be early this week. And I'm like, Will was late last week, so he'll probably be early this week. So if I'm right on time, I think we'll be good. So, so we got a little subliminal communication going on between us as well after all these years too. So that's good.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah. Anything else you wanna like? Any other shout outs or any other stuff you wanna bring up or stories you wanna say or cool skate stories or?
Cool skate stories. I don't have cool skate stories like I was at Bob Burnquist's house.
Was that funny, bro?
You never been?
No.
No, dude, does everybody get the invite?
Yeah, did you gonna take me there? He's like surprised when I said no too. He's like, what?
I don't know. I saw that one clip from him last week and I was like, that's a comment? I was like, I haven't been there either.
Yeah.
Was it tight? Did you do the Mega Ramp?
Yeah.
That's the only thing I know about his house.
Yeah,
Did you hit the big ass ramp?
Yeah.
Because there's no way in hell I'm going to try that.
No. Those boards they skate on the
Like 10 plus.
they're huge and the wheels are like massive too. They're like remember back in the day and then when they had like those mountain board setups in the CCS
yeah.
and they're like I think that's what they
With like the off-roading wheels?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of like what they ride on the Mega ramp.
I had this Tony Hawk medallion board when I was like a little kid, and I finally just got like a complete of it a couple years ago. And like the dude that had it has like 65-inch wheels on
Oh
it,
my
and it's got
gosh,
a half-inch like risers. It's like this tall.
Oh no,
I like try to kick it and then go like get onto the board and like trip. It's like so high up.
so tall. Have you ridden those electric or those motorized
With
skateboards
like
with
the remote
control?
Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah, those are kind of.
I saw somebody eat shit on the internet with like there's like a big old cable in the middle of the road and they were just
Oh.
like flying and they hit the cable and
just eating all of the
yeah,
shit.
had no idea. It's kind of like the Lime scooters, everybody just dying on them.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm surprised that they haven't been sued into oblivion by now.
So many people are hurt. Like, dude,
So
if you,
many.
I know people that work in like the ER and they're like, dude, I'm gonna tell you, like, it's like 60 to 70% of the people on a given night during the weekend, it's Lime scooters.
Scooter damage. And
But
then
it's too
there's
boogie.
no rules. They just
No
run
helmet, no
amok. You know what I mean? Just
Leave
put them
it
out
wherever.
there. Yeah, they run wild. And yeah,
Dude,
they're
I've seen
paying
him.
the
I've
price.
seen him in some crazy places. I saw like in Aurora, somebody had it on top of a streetlight. I was like, how the hell did you get it up there?
They're heavy as hell too.
Yeah, dude.
That's
What kind
crazy.
of cracktivity is that?
That's wild. Yeah, people will crack out and do wild things, bro.
Yeah, I've seen like a whole bunch of people like going into like D Park with them.
Oh yeah.
I've seen that go one of two different ways. I've seen people like legit just do the coolest shit. Like,
Really?
how the hell did you just air out of the bowl with that?
That's crazy.
And then I've seen people, because you know it's like slippery there,
Uh,
just straight up just eat shit, get knocked out, just like trying to carve.
yeah.
Like, that didn't work. You're drunk.
So how many transactions have you had in your career?
In my career, just like right around like 50.
50?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Like, is it 10 a year average?
Yeah.
Almost once a month.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
That's pretty good.
Fairly consistent as far as that goes. I mean, obviously, you know, try to build it and get more as time goes on. But,
Right.
you know,
That's pretty
not-
solid.
Not
That's
too bad to start off. You know, I don't really like advertise to, you know, luxury people, you know.
right.
I'm here for the everyday person trying to invest in themselves. You
For
know?
sure. Do you do any commercial? Have you done any commercial transactions?
Yeah, I got a commercial spot right down the road in Arvada. If anybody needs to buy a salon over off of Ralston, hit your boy
What
up.
kind of salon? Is it
Hair salon?
hair salon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, because you do the nail
The
salon.
nail stuff,
I was like, what kind of salon? I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, because bro, that nail salon, bro, that's another one. They're like,
It's
whoa.
a cash cow, man.
Yeah, you
Like,
never realize like,
Yeah.
and that is like recession proof because
They gotta get them nails done.
Bro, these chicks, some of them will get their nails done before they feed their kids, and that's just facts. And
Yeah, I mean it's the same thing with just like owning a barbershop. Like I've seen it in the beauty industry, just really just how much it really takes in, because you got to think, man, like people want to look good, they want to feel good, and like that's really all they got. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we've helped one of my wife's old nail techs start her business, and she owned a nail salon off of university, and just like seeing it start up and like being there, like, dude, there's so many people that go through there, like, and I think it's right out of Cherry Hills or whatever. So it's just like all the bougie people just getting their nails did.
yeah,
you
so
know.
much money too.
Oh, yeah, I be getting my pedicures. What's up, dude?
You really?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was a thing either. I'm like, first day I was over there, and there was like dudes getting pedicures. I'm like, what the hell? That happens?
Dude, I'm telling you, like, this may sound really weird to people, but like getting a clear coat on your toes,
Uh-huh.
like for me, like I'll break my toenail skateboarding.
Really?
So like, just keeps your toenails stronger. And like, dude, I don't know if you ever get like ingrown toenails.
Yeah.
Like if you do that, it pretty much avoids it.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Because they can't.
because
like, got the
they'll go
extra-
in there. Yeah. They'll go in there and like get really into the cuticle or whatever.
Hmm.
That's
Wow.
what you say.
Interesting.
I mean, you're there. You should know
Yeah,
now.
dude, on my first day, bro. Like,
Oh, this is it?
yeah, like, I've had like 2 half days. Tomorrow I'll be my first full day,
Go get them toes did, dog.
bro. I might have to
I'm
do
telling
it.
you, you get a massage chair while it's going too.
Yeah, I'll think about it. But yeah. What's up? What's the stats on that salon spot?
If you guys want to buy a salon out there off of Ralston and Upham, you're looking at $825
Square footage?
Square footage is about 1,900 square feet. Pretty nice. 5 parking spots.
Standalone or
It's
in a
standalone. Yeah, nice little house looking place.
Ralston and Uplum? That's like.
It's like Wadsworth and Ralston, pretty much. It's like Old Town Arvada.
Oh, I know that one. Right
Yeah,
off, right across from the 7-Eleven.
Yep, yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good spot. Actually,
It is a really good spot.
the location is awesome.
Yeah.
You're right by you got the high rise right there.
Yep.
Across the parking lot, you got
See, it's
7-Eleven.
killing it.
Yeah,
Who needs a place?
I know what's up with the real estate game.
Yeah, killing it. Nice. So when are you gonna go skate next?
Shit. I don't know.
Don't look out there like you're gonna go skate, because I know you're not.
Yeah, probably
It's
not.
like all snowy.
Yeah, it's pretty damn nice. You probably find somewhere dry to skate today. I don't know when I'm gonna skate next. I'm definitely on the come around of the pendulum
Yeah.
of the
Like
from
you're
the
gonna
not.
start again.
Yeah, I think probably this spring I'll probably get into it.
That's good. Like, how long do you take time off?
This hiatus has been about 3 years when we reopened the arcade.
You definitely need to get back on.
Yeah. I think this spring I'll be ready for it. I went out a couple times this season, but I was maybe a little bit fatter. I probably gained like 8 pounds or something since then, and I've been working on getting to the gym and trimming down and
That's good.
watching what I'm eating because
Gotta get that cardio, baby.
yeah, I know skating fat is so it's the worst. It feels terrible. It bums me out so bad.
Yeah, so I used to be like 30 pounds heavier. I used to be like 250.
Uh-huh.
And back when I would take like breaks, I would skate like maybe 2 or 3 times a year versus like 7 times a year.
Mm-hmm.
And like I would always try to like do like the same stuff that I could do. And
It's
it just
impossible.
wouldn't work. Dude, I'd
Doesn't work.
sprain an ankle, break a rib, like sprain a wrist. Like, cause you like there's no like in between, gravity's not on your side. You think you can still do what you used to be able to do, but you can't. And like since I've been doing real estate, I get like older fools that always hit me up and be like, dude, you inspired me to skate. I'm like, hell yeah. Like I got a new board. I'm like, hell yeah. Hit me up like a week later. Dude, I just did a kick. Yeah, I just did a kickflip 2 weeks later. Bro, I broke my arm. Dude, I had another homie that skated with me. I was out in New Orleans and he was with my other homie and he was skating. He did a couple of tricks and he's like, dude, I just got a board. He's all texting me. He's all happy. He's like, yeah, dude, I got bored. It's fucking super sick. 3 days later, he broke his leg in 3 places and couldn't walk for like a year.
Yeah.
I was like, man, you can't go 0 to hand.
Yeah, I never do that. I just like cruise around. Usually just like
Ease into it.
ease into it, bro, because I ain't in no rush, bro.
You ain't got no
You know what I mean?
insurance.
I got no insurance. I got no ambition to be anything more than just a dude having fun on his skateboard when I decide I want to do that.
Right.
You know? And I feel like skateboarding in different eras of it, there was external pressure about like, oh, are you skating today? Or you're gonna skate? Oh, you're not skating,
Yeah.
you're whack. Like, I don't give a shit, bro. I skateboard like on my terms and when I fucking feel like it and when I want to and as much as I want to, where I want to, with who I want to. And that's how skateboarding, that's my relationship with skateboarding now.
Yeah. I mean, you're an adult now.
Yeah, I know. And it's like, and there's times like during the pandemic, like skated all day, every day
Right.
because it was appropriate and it made sense and that was the best possible practical use of my time
Right.
during that time. And now like I have an arcade and I've got all this other shit going on. And I'm like, when is a practical time that I can go out and skate where I'm going to actually get beneficial like enjoyment out of it for
Yeah.
myself? It's not as much as
So it's
it
low
was.
on the totem pole as far as your priorities go.
Yes, in shorter terms.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, that's fair though.
Yeah.
I mean, skateboarding hurts, dude.
Yeah, it hurts. And then like I said, it's like if you're not conditioned and you're not like just like conditioned in good shape, skate shape, then you're gonna get hurt bad.
I mean, that's a real thing. Like, I got another homie that I grew up skating with, and he's probably like, I don't know, it's a couple of years old, like maybe like 41. And I was like, "Oh, dude, you're killing it, dude. You got some good, got some good clips coming through." And he's like, "Man, I can't stop because if I do, I'll never do it again. My
Mhm.
body will never be able to be this conditioned again."
Right.
And it's fair, you
Yeah,
know
it's
what I'm
true.
saying?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But like I said, it's all personal journey and personal relationship with the instrument and if just whatever you want. Like I can pick it up and cruise around and enjoy myself, and I don't need to do anything crazy or special, or no one needs to know that I was on the sport, or
Right.
I don't have to do it for any external gratification or anything like that. And I'll definitely get out, definitely get back out.
Yeah. I mean, there's no point right now. It's cold.
No. But there, it's supposed to be like 60.
I believe that.
It's supposed to be. Let's see the weather. It's supposed to be really nice soon. This week, as I'm waiting for all this ice to melt out here.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's gonna be 60 degrees on Thursday. Now I think I have Thursday off all day. It's gonna be almost 60 all the way for the next like 10 days. There's not gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be nice as hell all week. Super nice, like perfect weather.
So what you're saying is I should probably just start skating again. And who cares?
Oh,
about
your
fractured
leg,
knee?
your leg is shit though. I would say chill. I would say chill until your knee is 100%, and then go out. But that's just my taste, you know.
I'm not trying to hurt myself.
No, there's
It's
no
not fun.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that and then when you're not, if you're not 100%, you increase your chances of hurting yourself again, or
Oh,
or hurting
100%.
something else. Like,
Yeah. I don't even play with that anymore.
yeah, that's wise.
Yeah. We're old, dude.
Yeah, we're
Like,
old. You can
I'm
finally
dealing
learn
with
it.
injuries from 20 years ago, man.
Yeah.
Because I didn't do anything.
Yeah,
So it's
finally
like,
learn a thing or two about it is cool, right?
right?
Yeah, it feels good. Being dumb is painful and arduous.
Yeah. What's the
Sure.
song? You're
Which
gonna
one?
be dumb.
Which one is that? If you're gonna be, it's a country song, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna be dumb, be something rich.
Strong.
Strong. Be rich. I don't know. But yeah, what else you got going on this evening?
Probably go walk that dog again.
Walk that dog.
Go chill. Go get some food. Pretty easy.
What part of town are you living in?
I live over kind of by like Chatfield.
Chatfield. Okay.
Over in King Carroll.
King Carroll. Don't they
Yeah.
have they have a pretty sick park down there, don't they?
I know Roxborough.
Yeah, Roxborough.
Yeah.
I've never been there.
It's pretty gnarly.
It's like super tranny.
Yep.
Huge tranny park, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I haven't never been there. It's not
Yeah.
fun.
I mean, it's fun.
They have any street sections?
Yeah, they got a little bit of street. I generally don't skate big ass bowls, so
Right.
I'm like a whole bunch of stuff that I don't skate.
Yeah.
But it's super scenic. So like right now with like having a little bit of snow on the mountains, I'm sure it looks super cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you ever get on the skateboarding to golf transition?
Skateboarding is the new golf.
Yeah. Did your golf is a new skateboarding or whatever? Did you ever get into it?
I've golfed before. I'll be honest with you. I'm more super Colorado fragilistic. I go disc golf.
Okay.
I'd rather do that.
Yeah. You do like it though? Disc golf?
Yeah. I'd rather disc golf than regular golf any day of the week.
Do
Which-
you got your own discs and everything?
Oh yeah.
You got a little disc sack?
Uh,
You any good?
I'm,
You any
I'm
good?
like I'm like the disc player that everybody hates because
Really?
I'm like the one that brings like one disc.
Oh really?
Yeah,
And you
dude.
throw it in the creek and then you
And it's like I'm out, guys. It's been real.
Do you don't fish your discs out of the creek if you throw them in there?
It depends. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you can't.
Really?
Like I usually bring like 2 or 3, but I usually only play with one disc all the way through.
Do you have like a retriever or something like that? Or
No.
do people have one?
Yeah.
Have retrievers? So
Yes,
I think I went one time with my friend and he let me use his discs and I think I threw his disc in the creek like 1 or 2 times and he was really pissed and like super adamant about not
That's
letting,
$15, bro.
yeah, he was not letting us leave without retrieving that shit. And I'm like, dude, this is like in a raging creek, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about this.
Some people are like super. I've seen some people do some sketchy things, like literally like walk on ice, like where it's about to break, like just to get a fucking $10 disc.
Right? Yeah.
I'm like, your life's worth more than that.
Yeah. And he's like, you don't understand.
Oh yeah, I mean, dude, when you have a good disc, dude, you don't want to lose it.
Yeah, I believe that. Yeah. Any good like go to restaurants down your area that we should know about?
Nope,
They ass food down there.
dude,
or what?
no.
You just keeping a secret or what? You got some secrets that you just don't want to share? Or what?
We got a fine Mexican cuisine called Los Dos Patrios. What's up?
Oh really?
Have you ever been there?
Uh-uh.
It's okay. It's a chain restaurant. It's pretty good Mexican, I guess.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with Tres Patrios.
Okay.
Not as good.
Not as good.
It's because
Yeah.
you got 3 ponies doesn't mean you're better.
Yeah. Isn't quality over quantity, right?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, Colorado, like, it has some good food, but I wouldn't necessarily say Colorado is a food destination.
Uh, how does it compare to South Dakota and Minnesota?
Yeah, both those places suck. But I mean, Minnesota is more of a melting pot than Denver. I'll tell you that.
Is that true?
100%.
Huh.
Yeah, because like a lot of like refugees and like different types of people that are coming from all over the world,
Yeah.
they go more towards there because they got a lot of like family that goes out there. And it's cheaper cost of living.
Uh-huh.
So there's more options as far as having more types of ethnic type foods. I mean, it's pretty vanillaville around here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it definitely is.
I mean, we got Chiba Hut. What's up?
Yeah.
Toasted.
I don't ever had Chiba Hut still.
Bro.
Is it good?
Go smoke some weed and eat a sub.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like subs. They're never anywhere around where I'm at ever hanging out.
That's fair. Go downtown.
For a sandwich. They're that good?
They're pretty good, yeah.
To go out of a way for them?
I have.
Really?
Yeah.
That good?
Yeah, they're pretty bomb.
Wow.
I'll plug Chiba Hut.
Okay, Chiba Hut.
You guys
Let's
are tight.
go. Shout out. You hook us
Nice.
up with a sandwich. Sponsor us, Chiba Hut. Where you at, bro?
You should do it. Hook
Sponsor
them up.
us.
They got Kool-Aid on deck.
Oh, really? In
Yeah,
the fountain?
Yeah.
Okay. Or they have it in like the little jug, like the horchata fountain?
No, they got like the actual thing that's like pushing or whatever.
Okay.
It's pretty tight.
I do like Kool-Aid though.
Get some blue raspberry because that's like our flavor from our generation.
I saw this guy like freaking out because the Kool-Aid man, his eyes and his nose look like little sixes, like he says 666 on his face.
It's all satanic.
Yeah.
Break it through your wall. Oh yeah. I'm
Yeah.
gonna convert you.
Yeah.
Nice.
I thought that was kind of funny. Yeah, man. Any other flavored soft drinks you're into, bro?
What else is this man into?
Yeah, I gotta know, man. I got you here. I gotta know.
You know, I try the fancy flavors of Red Bull when they come out. You know, that's always fun.
Oh yeah. You like energy drinks or just specifically Red Bull?
You know, try to be hyped up. I'm all across the board.
Like caffeine for sure.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't not too much caffeine guy. Once in a while, if I'm like exhausted and hungover, I need one.
I'm like, that's my drug. I mean, I feel like it's a lot of entrepreneurs that are running all over the
Oh,
place.
caffeine guys, yeah.
Keeping
Yeah.
you wired. I don't take Adderall. I don't, drink. I don't.
You don't drink?
Uh,
You phase that out, or you never
Yeah.
drink?
I just don't drink.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
What was like how long you been sober?
Coming up on a year right now, but like, there's a point where I was like not drinking for like 5 years.
Uh-huh.
Then the pandemic hit.
Okay.
And then you hear Corona 5,000 times.
Right.
And
And then
like-
you're thirsty.
then you get a Corona, and then I drank for I'll go like a few months, and then I'll stop for like half a year, then I'll go a few months. Call it ghost riding the wagon.
Oh, okay.
But now I think I'm back on the wagon for a while because alcohol sucks.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I mean, it's just like I just had such a long time without it, so I know what it's like to feel good.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it feels good to feel good.
for sure,
And like, dude, alcohol will just fucking make you feel so shitty for so long.
for sure.
And especially with like skateboarding and I hate to say this, but like skateboarders are notorious drunks because you hurt.
Right.
So it's like the name of the game for skateboarding is pain management. And
Yeah.
how do you do that? Drugs and alcohol.
Right.
So I don't know. It's one of those things that you have to get over and you have to just kind of see past it. But if you're thinking about quitting alcohol, it's going to suck for a little bit, but then it gets so much better.
Yeah.
I don't know. You drink?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Go ham at the bars.
Yeah, more than I should.
You say, add me on Instagram.
Add me on Instagram. I'm trying to make friends. I'm desperate. Help me out. Yeah, basically what I do. Not all the time, but I don't want to like wear it out, but I do it often enough.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair. I mean, thing with like alcohol for me is like I have like a baseline to alcohol. Like I'll like not drink for a year, and then if I do drink, then I drink like I did when I did drink.
Uh-huh.
Like there's like just no in between.
Right.
And the problem for me is like I like beer, so
Uh-huh.
like
So many
it's
calories.
just so many calories, dude. And
Yeah.
I'm like legit just drank for like 3 months, and then it's like fuck, I just gained 30 pounds.
Yeah.
So
and-
I got to cut it out completely.
Yeah, and I think that's definitely like the number one because I don't eat like a bunch. Like I eat like
I
maybe,
mean, it's so many calories, dude.
100 and then if I like Coors Light and I have to drink legitimately like 10 to
Feel it.
18 of them to
Dude,
like
I know, man.
actually feel it. And there's like
Yeah.
that's my whole day's worth of caloric intake is
Oh, yeah.
just in pure carbs,
Yeah.
liquid carbs that just turn straight to fat.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, I'd rather just eat my carbs.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you definitely get more bang for your buck,
Yep.
and so expensive.
Yeah. Dude, alcohol is so expensive at this point.
So expensive.
Like, I also don't go to bars. So, like, if I ever go to a bar, like, I don't know how much things cost. Like, my mind is still at the dollar drink night.
So you're pissed off if you ever
Like,
order
hey, this
anything.
is $17
Piece
for
of shit.
this little thing.
Yeah, that is
Damn.
disappointing, sad feeling.
You didn't even fill up the whole cup. And you put in 2 fat ass ice cubes.
Yeah, welcome to 2025. We didn't know it was gonna be like this.
Dude, I used to smoke cigarettes back in the day.
Oh yeah,
Oh, my
forget
God,
about
dude.
that, bro. My God, you're
No,
gonna get a
dude,
quarter cig,
$15.
dude. It's like quarter cigs now. They're like dollar cigs.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Straight 400% like inflation. Yeah, we got inflation. It's around 13% or whatever, 8%. And like, dude, get into reality, bro. This shit's like 500% inflation.
So it's expensive to be a degenerate, huh?
Yeah, I'd say it's definitely like the most expensive thing you could be. Almost. Yeah, because there's no return, you know? Just and then high liability.
Dude, I mean, I used to be there too.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I used to be there last night too.
You're like, no, I'm just on the vape. What's up?
Yeah. I got it all, bro. I'm
Yeah.
a bad man.
I mean, but here's the thing. I think we all were. And or are.
Yeah. No one's perfect, bro. And
Dude.
it's just about just managing your risk.
Yeah.
And determining what value you're getting out of whatever actions you're taking, and owning and taking responsibility for your actions.
Yeah.
I think that's okay. If you can do those things, then you're pretty much not a bad person.
Yeah. I come from the skate world.
Yeah, you get it.
Not everybody knows that.
Yeah. You get it, right? Skaters like get it. It's like, oh, you're gonna jump down their stairs. Are you ready to deal with what's gonna happen if you do that? You're like, okay.
Yeah.
That same context applies to every situation you'll ever encounter in life.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, okay, yeah, I understand risk and reward. It makes sense to me
Right.
now, and so makes you a better person, right? I think so.
Yeah.
I think nothing else has made me a better person than riding skateboarding.
Yeah.
Would you?
But-
Do you have? Do you
You gotta mitigate your risk and reward, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. I tell everybody, I'm like, skateboarding is the best teacher, dude,
For
because
sure.
it'll teach you everything. Because like, even if you talk about like sobriety and like going a cleaner lifestyle, then it's like now you can skate better
Yeah,
because now you're healthy. Now you can go do it.
Right.
I'll say, you're asking me about like the gym and like what I do and all that. It's just to be more conditioned to be able to go skate and be healthy to go do all that stuff. And because like when you take huge breaks, it's like all you're doing is just making it so much harder for yourself to like get back on there, you know?
for sure.
And it's like your baseline. It's like even just doing shove-its and kickflips, you're like, why is it so hard?
Yeah.
You know?
And then now I just even kind of thought came to me that even after you get through those basic like core principles that you learn, core tenets that you learn, like the determination stuff like
Yeah.
that. Like now, like what you just said is like now you're going back and doing the extra stuff to condition your body
Yep.
to skateboard, which actually is making you better even in a physical sense.
Yep.
Because you want to be good on your skateboard makes you do things that you wouldn't think were necessary
Right.
to be good on your skateboard, which in turn gives you the other positive benefits of doing that thing, which is working out and exercising
Right.
off of your skateboard.
It's everything, man.
Yeah, it's just a holistic, it's almost like a holy instrument, like a holy divine
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. Where you-
tool, I
yeah.
think.
Spiritual.
It is, dude.
Yeah.
It really is. It
Because
really
there's not
is.
a lot of things out there where you truly zone out everything in life except for the task at hand.
Right.
Because if you don't, you're gonna eat shit and die.
You're gonna eat shit. You're gonna eat all of the shit, and you're gonna remember how stupid of a thing you were thinking about,
Yeah.
and why you were on tilt about some stupid shit that you.
But it's even funnier because, like, think back to when you're skating and you do like one of the gnarliest things you probably ever done, or like just working at a trick and you can't do it. Then all of a sudden you fucking black out and you're like, oh, that's the time I did it.
Yeah.
You're like, it's because it's like you literally have to have your absent of mind and just be fully engaged with what you're doing to be
Right.
able to do it.
Yeah.
You know, if you're doing like tech stuff, like I'm like more of on the tech side of skating. So like you could try a trick 100 times in a row and not get it, and then like the one time you don't necessarily think about it is like the time you do it. You're like, I don't know what happened, but
Right.
glad we got it.
Right. And then that's the thing too. It's crazy. It's like you all the conditioning, all of the practice, and that's the goal, is to black out and not remember what you did.
This is the one that happened.
And you're like, what happened? You're like, I made it?
I mean,
And then poof, it's gone forever. And like,
but it's crazy though, dude. I've been skating for almost 30 years, and like, really, if you look at like back then to like compared to now, it's like we have such a better understanding of skateboarding. Like, skateboarding is like skateboards themselves have gotten a little bit better. Like wheels have gotten a little bit better, like better urethane, and then like bearings are a little bit faster and like wider boards versus like a 7.5 board. But like just having the better equipment and then knowing that consistency is like really the game at this point. Because if you're consistent, that's how you just get good.
right.
Like when I was a kid, I heard Ryan Sheckler's parents like would like ground him and like, you can't come in until you do like 100 kickflips, which I'm like, wow, that's crazy. But now I'm like, fuck, if I did 100 kickflips in a row, think about how good at kickflips you get.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? If
Yeah.
you did that at a consistent basis. But like we didn't know that as kids.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like
No.
now it's more of a thing. It's like consistency is key. So if you're working out, being in the best shape that you could be, and you're consistent, like it's pretty much inevitable you're gonna get good.
Right. Yeah, that's anything though. But like I said, that's just these things that you learn from this thing that no one else in my life taught me. I had to learn from a piece of wood, because
Right.
no one had the wherewithal to teach me these skills that I didn't know would apply to every single aspect of life.
Right.
And it's like, oh, if you're determined, if you're willing to fail, if you're willing to get back up and keep trying,
Right.
and go through the hard thing, and keep doing the after you do the hard thing, keep doing it until the hard thing becomes the easy thing.
Right.
And do that, you can master any skill, you can learn anything.
Right. And you can translate that to literally any facet of life.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying is like, I use that to be like, okay, I want to do this. I can do this. I can
Right.
do this. I can do this. I've done this. That means I can do this. That means that if I spend as much time I spend on this, doing this, then I could do this too.
100%.
And so I get caught up with all of these other things because skateboarding gave me confidence to believe that
Right.
I don't have to just be a skateboarder. I can be anything that I put my mind and time
100%.
and energy into. And so I just get so caught up in all of these different other little niche things that I
Right.
get obsessed with. And then all of a sudden I have all these weird niche skills and projects and
Yep.
and accomplishments that are only valuable to me. Just like if I do a 360 flip and
Right.
no one in the woods is and no one's there to see it, like you know what I mean?
Did
Does
it matter? Yeah.
yeah, and so it's the same thing. It's like I have all these things that I want to accomplish for myself that only I take joy and
Right.
pride in.
But I mean, if you take that into like just into perspective with every skater,
Right.
there's a reason why you have a podcast, and I guarantee everybody you bring on the podcast is very good at something else.
Oh yeah, that's why that's mostly what I like to hear about is
Right.
yeah, we'll talk about skating and stuff, but I want to hear about like how
Right.
skateboarding influenced you and what you're doing
Right.
instead, because you're doing something that I'll never do probably,
Right.
likely, or you've done things that nobody else has done before,
Right.
because you just have that mindset
Right.
where you know that you can do anything.
Mindset, persistence, resilience, like
Yeah.
all of it, dude.
all of
like,
it, all of it,
because I mean, like
all of the good stuff.
If you think about like any business, pretty much any business needs sales, right?
Right.
And what is sales? Fucking how many no's until you get a yes, right?
Exactly.
So if you know that with skateboarding, how many times you got to try a stupid trick until it actually clicks? You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Yep.
It's the same thing, dude. You-
Everything, it applies to every single
Yeah.
thing, and there's nothing else that does that.
right?
There's nothing else that does it in a visceral way where it teaches you in the way that life is going to teach you,
Right.
which is like the slam and the pain, dude. Because
And yeah, you still come back for more?
Yep. You're
Like,
like, welcome to life, brother. Like, welcome to life, little dude. Just be grateful that you picked this thing up when you did. Cause
I have a client that, I just fractured my knee and I was at his property like a day later. And I was like in my brace, like huge old brace. He's like, oh no, is this going to be the end of your skate career? I'm like, no. He's
maybe,
like,
maybe for this rest of the year.
Yeah. He's like, well, what do you mean? I'm like, what?
Yeah, what do you mean?
I'm like, this time last year, I broke my thumb and had a sprained ankle. And the time before that, I had a broken back. Like,
Yeah.
Like, dude, I've broken over 20 bones skating.
That's
like,
crazy.
I'm just a big dude. Like,
Yeah.
I go down and I suck at falling.
Yeah.
So I always say, like, if I don't fall often, but when I do, it usually goes viral.
Right. Yeah, good for you, bro. That's great. That's great. Great news, man. I don't think a lot of
Sorta.
people have that skill.
Yeah. You look real dumb when you fall. Everybody laughs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome.
Winning strat.
Hey, buy a house.
Hey, you just gave me an idea. William,
good.
I'm just gonna slam like Super Macho just eats shit super hard. What's up, Phil? You need a bathroom too?
What's that?
You come to the bathroom?
He's back.
Okay.
Mid podcast potty break.
But I also need to talk to you real quick on the outlets for the booze.
Okay. I think this is pretty good, Benjamin. How do you feel, brother? It's been like-
Wrapping up, dude. Almost 2 hours.
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna go that long, but I think that's good. I think that's a good stopping point. Clearly, I
Did
need
you do
to.
good? Are you good?
Will's chilling. He's
Oh, that's great. Okay, just had to make sure.
Will's chilling out.
I asked him who his favorite guest was, and you know who he said?
What, William Spencer?
No, he said me.
Really? Oh, what a smart guy. I taught him well. I taught him well.
And then 2 seconds later, it goes William Spencer.
What a little schmoozer, bro.
Yeah.
He learned a thing or two.
I was like, oh, okay. Somebody took some PR right here.
Yeah, but anyways, are you cool with rapping? I think I
That's it,
gained
man.
some thumb in, bro.
Yep.
All right. It was a pleasure meeting you, Benjamin.
Been
It
real.
was real fun.
Do you think we can get one in? You think it's gonna work? Oh, come
failed
on,
it.
man.
All right, make one. There we go. Make one for the podcast. Sick. This is your pro model.
Yeah. Pro model fingerboard. What's up, dude? That's a real guy right there.
That's tight. So tomorrow are you guys streaming tomorrow night?
Yeah.
So tomorrow after 10, late night stream. Hopefully we can line up another guest next Monday. That'll be great. If not, we'll catch you soon. Thanks for tuning in, and see you guys later.
Thanks, guys.